Rob Font is a big leap. His last fight was against who?
Sonya Donks?
No, man.
Adrian?
Adrian Yanez.
Adrian was Kelly.
Against Kelly.
And it was a bad knockout. Quick.
Yeah. From what's Kelly's first name again?
Is it what, Tony?
We got our producer here should help us.
I'm what? Tony.
Yeah, Tony Kelly.
We're here to recap UFC 273. Adesanya versus... That was right?
87.
Oh, UFC...
He's had multiple takes, folks.
Oh, Lord.
UFC 280. Y'all can let me know.
We did.
Multiple
We let you know
takes.
every single time.
Yeah, put me in the hot seat. Time to turn it. What's the next fight?
Next fight.
Oh, Matthew.
Do we have any words of condolences?
Oh, yeah. You wanna here? Where's my drink? You gonna pour some out? You gonna pour some out? You gonna pour some out for Adrian Yanez?
That's a lie.
It was a bad one.
He did it.
It was a bad one. I was very attached to this. I couldn't give the little sprinkle he gave.
Yeah, he did like a drop and a half, barely.
Well, some of it was for Adrian, some of it was for me. Because my heart broke.
Adrian Yanez, man. H-Town. We're in H-Town, people. H-Town. That's why I'm so scared of Kevin Holland.
Go Astros.
They lost again. Astros are sucking, man. Pick it up. Start cheating. Like cheating was a bad thing. Like, all right.
Cheating just means you care.
Hey, that's all it means. I don't know why people act like cheating is a bad thing. Like, all it means is you're trying hard. All right, but
If anything, it means you're trying harder.
if anything, Adrian Yanez should have cheated.
I was going to say, I think Rob Font cheated.
He hit him too hard.
Like, I wasn't ready.
Oh man,
I wasn't ready. Let's do it again.
we all had our hearts with Adrian Yanez here. Adrian Yanez is a personal friend of my boy Matt. But we said it. Adrian Yanez, who's a very good fighter. Look, let's say this. There is no shame in losing to Rob Font. Absolutely none. Nobody wants to lose to anybody, but when you lose to Rob Font, it's not like, oh shit, you suck. Like, so.
I mean, I guess better now than later.
He's still young. He's 29.
Better now than later. Better when you're talking about ranks that are further apart. So, it's not like...
Yeah, I don't think he shouldn't drop too much. It was number 12 fighting number 6.
Yeah, maybe, 13?
I know genius in math, but 6 times 2 is 12, right?
Something like that.
Something like that. And
I feel like that fight, I think he just got a little too heated in it. He should have maybe just backed off a little bit and give him some, because he usually gets knockouts in about 2-3 because he doesn't have 5-round fights. But later on he starts finding his timing. His chin gets kind of warmed up, I think. And then again, we're talking about Rob Font. So
we said
I couldn't tell you what technically he did wrong there. I think just got into a firefight in the zone, and either one of them could have eaten the wrong hit. And, it was very easy to see that Yanez could have knocked him out. And it just didn't happen that way this time.
Yanez has, what did you call it? Rock for hands?
He's got fucking rocks in his hands.
Rocks in his hands.
Yeah, he's got hands of stone.
Maybe he was cheating.
What do you mean?
Maybe he was cheating. He put
He
rocks in his
lost.
hands. Hey, cheating doesn't mean you always win.
That's true.
There's bad cheaters out there.
That's true.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true.
He was about to say, I'm one. I just said it on the fucking air. I'm a bad cheater. Sorry, babe.
I've always thought if you're competing, the first thing you got to do, okay, how do I cheat in this? if I have
How do I get an unfair advantage?
Like my family, every time they want to have like game nights, because I don't have those.
Think about it. Connor broke his own leg so he could cheat.
I'm like, if you ever invite me to a game night, I got to know how I could cheat in this.
He's like, I want to fight at 170. I got to do steroids. Breaking my leg this time.
That's so true.
Yeah.
So, man, Adrian Yanez should be fine. He's ranked number 12, right?
Number 12.
I don't think he drops from there because he lost to the number 6 guy.
I think the Cheeto fight's maybe still on the...
Yeah,
because Cheeto just lost. He's too high up, though.
Can
He's
you give me
higher up
6
than...
through 12, please?
He's higher up than...
6 through 12.
He's 4 right now, I think, because
Cheeto, yeah,
he
is
just
around
beat Font, and then lost to Sanhagen. So yeah, Cheeto's not gonna be in that area.
6 is Rob Font. 7 is Dominic Cruz. 8 is Jaedong Song. 9 is Pedro Munoz. 10 is Ricky Simon.
Those are the fights. He has those 3 options, which is Pedro Munoz, Song Yadong, and Dominic Cruz.
Why do you say Sonya Dong? Is his name Sonya Dong?
Well,
or
that's
That's
what
how they would pronounce
that's how everybody
it, which
calls
they
it.
always pronounce everything
I
wrong.
know who
So,
Song Yadong
but
is.
if they can do
But
it,
it's
we
a
can do
Y
it too.
and an S.
Personal friend of mine, he told me, Chesco, my name is Song Yadong.
So what is this? A silent Y and a silent S?
It's like, what is it? Cornisha with an F? What is it?
Cornisha with an F.
Exactly like that. So,
All those fights tough.
well, yeah, they're
Wait,
not gonna
so-
get any easier than Rob
Yes,
Font.
but you.
yeah.
We just talked about
we said
how
Song Yadong, Dominic Cruz, and what was the other
Pedro
option?
Munoz.
Pedro Munoz. Take Pedro.
yeah. If you're gonna choose somebody, but that's not an easy fight either. Let's put that out there. Like,
Take Pedro, and I'd love to see the Dominic fight. And it would be the first time I'm actually
Dominic
rooting for
fight
Dominic
doesn't
to
make
lose.
sense, just timing wise, because Yanez just fought. Dominic
But 6
hasn't fought in a
months.
while,
Yeah,
so he's probably gonna fight in between.
Dom doesn't fight a lot though, so
That's the problem. If he's probably gonna fight in the next 3-4 months, he won't fight again for like another year.
But see, I think that's a good fight. I like I said, it'd be the first fight in a long time where I was rooting for somebody other than Dom. But yeah.
Song Yadong and Pedro Munoz make sense. I think.
No,
I'm not talking shit on Adrian Yanez. That's my boy. Dominic Cruz is just he's too much of a puzzle. And I think Adrian Yanez is still young. We can't forget about that. This is his 5th UFC fight? 6th?
well, see, I think one thing though is Adrian goes to the body a lot, and that's what you have to do against Dom.
I mean, Dom does
Because
everything.
his head moves too much, so you go to the body. And Adrian goes to the body more than I've seen probably any fighter with their hands. I mean, people
I'm
throw
with you.
kicks
It's a
and
good
knees
fight.
and stuff like that, but
But Dominic Cruz is a puzzle.
no, I
He's
think
just
I
a
still think
puzzle.
Dominic Cruz can
Yeah.
basically fight a champion
Yeah.
on the next fight and possibly win the fight. You know,
Yeah,
whoever the champion is.
I wouldn't. I'm not saying don't ever fight Dominic Cruz, but you just lost to Rob Font. You don't come back and fight him.
Yeah, and
Like,
I think Dom would beat Rob Font.
It's like saying shit. If in comparison, I just lost to Gilbert Burns. Let me go fight Kamaru Usman next. Like you don't do that, right? It's similar to that. So Adrian Yanez, Pedro Munoz is a good fight.
Song Yadong would be a good one.
Song Yadong
would be a really good one because he's a power fighter who can knock you the fuck out. But
Can I ask you a question?
they're gonna bang it out.
You think this fight should have been Song Yadong instead of Rob Font? Rob Font is a big leap. His last fight was against who?
Sonya Dongs?
No, man.
Adrian?
Adrian Yanez
Adrian was Kelly,
against Kelly.
and it was a bad knockout. Quick.
Yes. From what's Kelly's first name again?
Is it what, Tony?
We got our producer here should help us.
I'm what? Tony.
Yeah, Tony Kelly.
Tony Kelly. Tony Kelly. That is his name.
I can only work so fast, sir.
All right, Tony Kelly. From Tony Kelly, the Rob Font is a massive leap.
Yeah.
Like, there's a few fighters in between, and Song Yadong is one of them. Like, you could have. This fight probably should have been Song Yadong. Like, and we all had Giannis because everybody says he's a future champion. I don't think that changes because you lose to Rob Font.
Yeah.
It's a massive leap. I think you should take the proper steps to get to that leap. Like, Rob Font has been world champions. Like,
Yeah.
he's
No,
been,
I mean, I think, it's just like if they fought 3 more times, we'd see a couple different endings. So I think that's just what it comes down to when you're talking about this level, trying to stay on top and trying to stay, on the winning side of things. It's really tough. And, a lot of it's the psychology behind, fighting. When you win a lot of times, kind of the same way, getting into these firefights and just, landing your hand where their hand does not land, you kind of stay on.
I feel like that was very poetic. Say it again.
I could never say that again.
landing your hand where his
where
hand
their hand
does
cannot
not
land.
land. There you go.
I
like that.
I'm a poet, you know. What did
And you didn't even know it. Look at the.
so is he.
Another option is instead of going up, you could build your wins. Ricky Simone is not a bad name.
Well, I think the issue, like, also going down though, is that those motherfuckers are good too, man. So it's like,
Yeah, but Ricky Simone is a good fighter. Yeah, absolutely. But he's number 10, right?
Yes.
Thank you.
no, that's a perfect fight.
It's a perfect fight.
He'll knock the brakes off of Ricky. that would be.
Gotta
quite-
calm down. That's what you said about Rob Font. That's what you said about Rob Font. It didn't work out.
Who
too
looked
well.
worse?
Before or after the knockout?
After the knockout, after they're both standing.
Oh, you mean facially?
Yeah.
Yeah, Rob Font.
Yeah.
No,
So-
because Giannis could crack.
That's what I'm saying. So it's just who got cracked, and that's just, you know, it's kind of like the how would Connor and Jose Aldo have gone if it didn't happen the way it did? Like, just that one punch did not land.
Oh, I think Aldo wins.
Exactly. So that's the thing about fights like this. It's like when they don't run it back on like a quick knockout, you kind of never know, you know. So
And another thing, when you're number 12 fighting number 6, they ain't running it back no matter what you do.
yeah, exactly. I mean, he might get that fight back if he goes back, wins, and says, I want to fight him because I want to get that loss back. Or that win
that's
back.
never happening. Rob Font's 35 years old. He probably has 2 or 3 more fights, and that's it. And trust me, Rob Font's not the end game for Adrian Yanez.
No, yeah.
Like,
You'll move on past it.
you move on past that.
Not worry about it.
Yeah. But Rob Font, who does Rob Font fight next?
I thought we just said it.
I think it can't be Cheeto Vera. You don't want to go through that again.
Chesco?
Oh.
No, yeah, you gotta stop putting me in this.
That's what I thought we had just said.
No.
I thought that
Stop.
was the point of this podcast.
Stop.
Trying to find a fight for Chesco.
Stop. I'm gonna walk out. Put my life in danger.
Hey, you have the weight advantage.
Nah, I'm gonna cut.
I mean, you can't cut that much.
What are you cutting down to?
I'm gonna cut an arm off.
Who's?
You're going from one advantage to one disadvantage.
Yeah. All right. Who? Let me see. Who? He was number 6.
We have
Rob Font's in trouble.
Marlon Vera, Peter Yan, Corey Sanhagen,
There's the
Sean
fight,
O'Malley.
Peter Yan. And Peter Yan, is a puzzle. I don't. Rob Font.
He's on a losing streak right now, huh?
Yeah, he lost 4 in
actually-
a row.
No, 3 fights. He
Oh,
lost.
no. Yeah.
He lost
three.
to Sterling twice.
But in between, he beat
technically he
Sanhagen.
won against Sterling once.
No, he never
No, he
won.
lost.
He lost
By disqualification.
by
so they ran it back.
disqualification, and then
He lost by the disqualification.
yeah, he needed him while he was on the ground. And
Yeah.
then,
Oh yeah, right.
and then then he beat Sanhagen.
I wonder if anybody's ever like been like, it has to happen. Somebody be like on mount or like, you know, like reverse mount or something and like farted during the fucking fight.
What?
Like, just like, could you just qualify him for like
No, you can't. You know why?
somebody shit themselves?
Exactly. There was a girl who, yeah, you can find it. I don't know her name,
She shit herself in the
but
fight.
she did, and yeah,
Did they finish the fight?
I think they did. Yeah.
Those
Like
are
doo
troopers.
doo running down her leg and shit.
That's a trooper.
Yeah.
Did she win? Please tell me she won.
I think she lost. Obviously, her stomach wasn't in the best of.
She got scared shitless. That's what happened.
All right, so Rob Font versus Peter Yan makes sense. Shout out, congrats to the champ again, Israel Adesanya. Till next time. Peace.
Peace.